When did you have to save a loved one? When I picked up my daughter from daycare, she kept trying to wave at a grown man who pretended to not notice her. I asked if that was one of her teachers, and she laughed, calling me silly. That same day, every time I asked her who the man was, she would tell me that he and her were secret buddies. I confronted my wife asking if she knew the man from daycare pickup, but she told me that she had no idea who I was talking about. That's when I got worried. The next day, I took my daughter to daycare myself and kept an eye out for the man, but couldn't find him. I wasn't able to pick her up that day from school, so I told my wife that she needed to be there before their dismissal time and pick her up to make sure that guy wasn't around. I held onto my phone that entire time waiting to call the police if need be. My wife called me after pickup and said everything was just fine and that I was being paranoid. I wasn't buying it. That night when I tucked my daughter in bed, I asked her again about her best friend. I asked how they met and why it was a secret. She made sure that I wouldn't tell anyone first and had me pinky promised her. When I did, she said that he gives her candy when I'm not around. My heart sunk. I asked if she was giving candy to her at school. She said, "No silly, candy's not allowed in school. He gave it to me here when he was helping out mommy." I triple asked her to make sure I was hearing this right, that this man was in our home. She said, "Yeah, he gives me candies and then I count to 5,000 while he helps mommy fix her squeaky bed." I kissed my daughter goodnight, thankful she was safe. I just hope she'll be ready to grow up without a mom.